Hey guys, GotCake here and welcome to another SOS review, this time for a little game called UberMosh Omega. As always, I urge you to click that like button if you enjoy this review and consider subscribing to be notified of future videos. Now, where to start with this game? Well, on the surface, it's a simple top-down twin-stick shooter brawler, if there ever was such a thing. You get to pick from a variety of characters, each with their own style of attacks, and are thrust into an arena with the objective of surviving for 90 seconds whilst racking up as many kills as possible. So far as I can tell, that's it. That's the entire premise of the game. No apparent storyline, no motive or reason, just you, a shit ton of enemies to slaughter, and a heavy thrash metal soundtrack with a lick of electronic for good measure. Now, if you're like me and this is your first time playing UberMosh, your experience will likely go something like this. Load up the game, select the first character, drop into the arena, swing sword around frantically for 30 seconds, lose all your respawns and be booted back to the main menu, and wonder what the fuck just happened and whether that was even a game that I just played. And I wouldn't blame you. UberMosh is an assault on the senses from the get-go. There's so many alive enemies, dead enemies, bullets flying from both your character and enemies, and all the while a cacophony of sound effects and metal electronic music piped into your lug holes. But play it again and again and you'll slowly start to become acclimatised to its insanity. You'll survive a little longer, learn how to dodge your way through the bullet hell, rack up those kills, and the game will begin to make sense. The arena will start to look less like a magic eye picture and more like a battlefield. Now, the game features 6 different characters to choose from, and each one plays a little differently, which switches up the way in which you face the arena. Aya, for example, uses a pink blade which is able to deflect bullets back at enemies, whilst she counterattacks with massive AoE blasts, whilst Core spews a constant hail of bullets in front and behind him, with more of an emphasis on dodging incoming projectiles. You're also able to select 2 different power-ups to take into the arena with you, which gives some variety to each battle. These can range from additional offensive weapons such as the autogun and warlock rifle, to more defensive power-ups such as the buckler and additional respawns. Each attempt at the arena will conclude in one of 3 different ways. Firstly, the game will end if you stray too far outside of the arena's confinements, marked by the pink dotted lines. Secondly, if you lose all of your respawns, indicated by the green triangles in the top left of the screen, or tiny green dots on your character. And finally, if you manage to survive the 90-second timer. Following this, you'll be returned back to the character select screen, where your highest number of kills achieved using a particular character in a single arena, along with a rank, are displayed beneath each character. Ranks are based on this kill score, with more kills granting you higher ranks, with the highest rank being Omega. At the moment, I don't know whether or not there are actual endings for the characters, and as I've mentioned previously, it seems that surviving for 90 seconds whilst killing as many enemies as possible is the entirety of the game. Developed by one man, Walter Machado, UberMosh Omega is actually the 8th and apparently final game in the UberMosh series, and the game has gained somewhat of a cult following, with feedback from previous games culminating to form the game you see before you. There's also a loose storyline to go alongside the games, revolving around a sole unnamed female combatant entering the UberMosh arena, dying and reviving countless times whilst battling away through its various iterations, before reaching enlightenment and ascending to godhood. So why should you play UberMosh Omega? Well, it's one of those one more try games that really grows on you. With each game lasting a maximum of 90 seconds, it's easy to fit a few games in when you have 5 minutes downtime. It's also a great deal more frantic than other twin stick shooters such as Geometry Wars or Crimson Land, and its chaos demands your attention. As for who should play UberMosh? Well, I'll start by saying that this game really isn't for everyone. It feels old school and hardcore, but fans of retro arcade style twin stick shooters will likely feel at home with UberMosh, with its origins laying somewhere between Robotron 2084 and various bullet hell style shmups. Anyone looking for a challenging time filler title should also consider giving it a go. I personally can't say I was a massive fan of the game to begin with, but it has somewhat grown on me. Despite this though, the game doesn't offer too much to the player in terms of gameplay progression, and beyond the variation in gameplay offered by the 6 playable characters, one arena encounter feels very much like the next. For this reason, I'd rate UberMosh Omega at 2 out of 5 stars. Now, I know there may be some people in disagreement with my rating, especially the hardcore fanbase of the game, and if so, please share your opinions on why in the comments section below. You can pick up the Switch version of the game on the Nintendo eShop at the moment for the reduced price of £3.14p. Alternatively, the game is also available on Steam, also currently at a reduced price of £2.73. So that concludes this review of UberMosh Omega. Have you played the game? Did you enjoy it? Or did you not? Feel free to comment below with your thoughts and opinions. Remember to give that thumbs up a click if you liked the review, subscribe for future videos, and until next time, game on.